Starts, as I mentioned, in the open.
Ronald Acuna swings at the first pitch and lofts one foul. Well, but did everybody see the open? Help you out, Keith. I am merely here to be your caddy. Grounded through the right side, and Acuna's got a base hit to lead off against Bassitt. So the Mets played the shift against Acuna, and he found the open space on the right side.
I am going with
the numbers. Here's Dansby Swanson, and he fouls back a first pitch cutter from Bassitt, 0-1. And Swanson takes it just off the plate, and it's 1-1. I thought you weren't going to have any numbers.
Well, the basics.
Swanson takes the slider on the outside corner, 1-2. Bag and then moved over. There goes Acuna. The pitch outside from his knees. Nido right on target, and Acuna's out. Tomas Nido. And the fastball fouled away. Third runner caught while he's been on the mound. 3 of 6. And the curveball, and Swanson able to hold back. And it's 38 times this year. And he fouls that one off. That coming to Swanson with 1 out. And Bassitt gets him looking at a fastball. Top of the zone, called a strike by Bill Welke. But you know what? To David Peterson's credit, as Olson takes a strike,
you wouldn't have known.
He said, as soon as that you have to give up a home run to the next guy. And Olson took advantage, got a high fastball and hit it over the center field.
Up enough and didn't get it away enough.
Olson curveball hit foul down the right side. And the bottom line is their 3rd in runs scored. Changeup just misses outside, and it's 2-2. 2-2 coming, and Olson lofts one down the right field line, headed toward the corner. That ball is foul. And home run distance, but
yes, my goodness.
Well, there were a lot of strikeouts in the game last night, and that one just misses inside. Each team struck out 13. Now he and Nido are in agreement, and the fastball is fouled back.
If we don't, this inning doesn't end. And it doesn't. When a pitcher used to shake off a lot, go bring it on.
9th pitch to Olson, and he struck him out. High fastball, and he gets Olson to end the inning. So helped out by. I can't tell you what the 3rd note was because it disappeared too soon. I'm told that it was the Orioles winning 9 in a row. Jordan Lyles got the win up, and he's not an all-star. Takes a big hack at a slider and misses, and it's 0-5 against him. Bassitt ahead 0-2. And he misses up and away, 1-2. William Contreras on deck, then Eddie. 1-2 coming to Riley, and he struck him out. Good fastball by Bassitt. 3 consecutive strikeouts now for Chris. 1 down in the 2nd. Remember?
Yes.
Because Billy had used Enter Sandman in Houston. There's a curveball for a strike to Contreras. And Mariano Rivera, of course, had always used the music that Edwin Diaz has made famous. Curveball outside from Bassitt, 1-1. His broken wrist. Contreras tops one foul. And if you look at just the junior back in '92 with the Indians. Outside, and it's 2-2 to Contreras. Interesting batting stance, Keith, with those feet back in the back of the box together.
Open stance, hands held real high.
3rd full count for Bassitt, and the curveball hit on the ground to Lindor, and Francisco throws a little bit low, but Alonso handles it, and there are 2 out.
Oh gosh.
Here's Eddie Rosario, and he takes a strike. I mean, your scorecard is that nobody could possibly read except him.
It's chicken scratch.
That's lined down the right field line by Rosario, and that'll go to the corner for an extra base hit. And Rosario legs it to second base with a 2-out double. So for Rosario, who approaching the All-Star break this year. And he goes after a first pitch changeup and misses, 0-1.
Chris, you on air, but you know how you said you weren't on that podcast?
Yes.
Well, as we get the 3rd out of the inning here, you were on that podcast, Keith, a month ago.
3rd inning, Cano made his Braves debut, went 2 for 3 the other night, and Bassitt pours a fastball in for a strike, 0-1. So the Braves took a flyer on him. 0-1 from Bassitt, and the curveball bounced down to first base. Alonso in front of it makes the underhand flip to Bassitt, and that's the first out. So Bassitt, who has been operating at a higher ground ball rate than hitting at 288. And Bassitt fires a fastball inside for ball one. You're still allowed to talk, Keith. Bassitt gets a sign from Nito. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Harris, and a curveball is in for a strike. 1-1. Bassitt. Ronald Acuna on deck. 1-1 to Harris, and the slider misses low and in. 2 balls and a strike. Bassitt just happy to be facing somebody other than the Marlins. His last 20 schedule. 2-1 coming to Harris, and he fouls back a high fastball, and it's 2-2 together on the rubber. Now the 2-2 to Harris, and he struck him out with a high cutter, it looked like, and that's the 4th strikeout for Bassitt.
Thought it was just a high fastball.
And now we're all back and squared away. Acuna takes the slider down low for ball one. Nothing.
Bassitt being very deliberate, which is Acuna stepped out kind of irritated at the pace that Bassitt's pitching.
Bassitt picks off the outside corner. Well, he's trying to get in your head.
Try to tweak him.
And the curveball sits high, and it's 3-1.
And you quick pitched him a little bit there. So he used to told me one time.
Yeah, Acuna went around 3-2.
Frank Robinson said, "I don't care what they."
Here's the 3-2 coming, and Acuna takes just off the plate, ball 4. And Bassitt thought maybe he'd get the call from.
Is the wind blowing?
Well, my scouting report says that for the opening game of the series tomorrow night, the wind will be blowing in lightly.
Okay.
Supposed to be northeast 6 miles an hour.
You don't have a normal time.
Go easy. There goes Acuna. The pitch outside. Nito again from his knees. This time Acuna beats it. Acuna did not get a great Swanson. And he goes after a slider and misses, and it's 1-2.
Boy, they've been swinging through some hangers early in this game.
They do a lot of swinging and missing this Atlanta in case you hit it. There goes Acuna stealing third, and Swanson fouls it back.
And he would have had it.
Yeah, but it's 2 out, 2 strikes on the hitter, and you're down by 4 runs.
And
That's 1-2 coming to Swanson, and he wouldn't bite on that breaking ball, and it's 2-2. Need Antonio Alfonseca behind the plate. Swing and a miss. He strikes out Swanson with a cutter. And go to the bottom of the 4th. Matt Olson leads off against Bassitt, and swings and misses at a slider, 0-1 win. Changeup misses down, and it's 1-1. Austin Riley on deck, then William Contreras.
I guess not.
Grounded into the shift. Comes up nicely for Guillorme, and he throws out Olson, 1 away. And first pitch breaking ball, swung and missed, nothing.
Got 3 straight strikeouts to the beginning of his last 3 at bats in this series.
Lofted to shallow center. Guillorme going out, and it's going to drop for a hit. A little parachute off the bat of Riley on a curveball from Bassitt.
And he's pitched this way. You're right. Very perceptive of you. A lot of breaking balls. Always want to see the 3rd time through the.
To hit fastballs. And Contreras takes the fastball out of the strike zone. It's 2-0. And he takes a big rip.
Oh, good.
And comes up empty on the sinker, too.
Oh, would we be woofing him?
Contreras swings and misses at a high cutter, and it's 2-2. 2-2 to Contreras with Rosario on deck. And the curveball dribbled back to the mound. Bassitt's going to go to second. Gets the out there. The turn by Guillorme. Not in time. Close play. Really quick hands by Rosario DHing today. After Marcelo Zuna DH'd in the first 2 games of the series. This is a Braves team. Fastball misses low and in. 2-2.
That's the game.
Rosario just got a piece of that, and it's 2-1.
Well, here pretty much covered.
That's a rocket down the right field line by Rosario, and that'll hop up against the wall. Contreras on his way to third. Played well by Jankowski. The throw comes in toward the plate, which enables Rosario to go to second. Rosario was going to stop at first base, but once
It's a rocket, by the way.
And a curveball hit to short, backhanded by Lindor. The long throw is right on target. Good stretch by Alonso, and they get Duvall. Last two nights in the first two games of the series. A little bit short of a sellout today, but another good crowd. Braves have been drawing wonderfully. Now he's got 8, 9, and 1 in the order in the fifth. And Cano shoots one foul. And it's 1-1. It's getting a little darker here. There's rain in the forecast for later today. Lights have not been turned on.
It's in Memphis right now, Gare.
1-1. Pulled down to first base. Alonso fields it. Gets up. Retires Cano. 1 out.
33 starts, which led the league this year. Only 10 so far, missed the last month. But he had his best season in terms of ERA for a full season last year, just over 13 starts of 6+ innings. This year, he's been much worse in that regard. Only 3 starts.
Marcus to be better because they've had so many injuries to starting pitchers. Kyle Hendricks, who was their nominal ace, had really nicely for them, came out of the bullpen to be a starter. We'll see him tomorrow night. Day games at Wrigley, the way it's supposed to be. Too high, 3-2 to Harris, who struck out. Well, I hear they've expanded the booth. That it's a little bigger than it used to be. Yeah, well, they've done a lot of renovations at Wrigley Field over the last few years, and I think the press box was the last one. It used to
tag up like this, and
the curveball misses to Harris for ball 4, so he's aboard. Well, they do have an elevator now. That's one of the renovations they've made over the years.
But a couple of the elderly
couple of weeks. But, you know, from a Mets standpoint, coming out of this series and heading into the All-Star break, those are 4 games that
beat up on the second division teams.
Acuna lines one to right. Jankowski moves over and makes the catch. Jankowski got a neat break on that ball, moving to his left, and snags it for 8 in the 3 games. And he lifts one to left center field, playable for Canna or Nimmo. And it's Canna to put it away, and that retires the side. A walk in one left. Bassitt's through in the 6th. Matt Olson's 0 for 2 today, and he goes after a first pitch fastball and misses. 0-1. Yesterday, Bassitt gets the slider in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Our buddies in the truck. Olson unloads one to center field, chasing Nimmo back to the warning track, right back at the wall, leaping, and it's out of here. Olson just cleared the wall for his 2nd home run in this series and his 15th of the year to cut the Mets lead to 5-1. So Bassitt's pristine. So the Braves trying to start their comeback for Olson. And now Riley, who had a bloop single his last time up, and he swings and misses.
On the motion from Bassitt, that he slowed down his arm speed on that changeup and telegraph.
2-1 to Riley. And he takes one the other way, but into the glove of Alonso. And that's the first out. Pete playing well off the line for.
Would they want a freebie?
I don't know.
You know it's National French Fry Day
today. Smith and Walensky's. I get my French fries for free.
Yes.
I'm going to try that in Chicago tonight and see if that works.
Tommy Rockland said,
which we should all celebrate. Contreras grounds one foul. Really?
Oh my gosh.
Half swing, did he go? He did not.
And they're made with those.
And get the French fries there.
Nathan's.
The greatest ever. Those thick cut waffle fries with the crispy ends. Oh my goodness. Just greasy enough. Let's put it this way. There are very few bad French fries. You know, I'm hot.
My only word for you is eat more chicken.
Curveball just missed to Contreras, and it's 2-2. 2-2 coming. He lifts this one to right field. Jankowski drifting over. And he puts it away, 2 out. So after the home run by Olson, Bassitt. I think the Braves are just encouraged by what they've seen today from Rosario. Looking more like himself today. He's a good hitter. And he takes fastball outside from Bassitt. And a good curveball by Bassitt had him flailing, and it's 1-2.
Had him win.
1-2 coming from Bassitt. And he struck him out with the fastball. Set him up with the curve, struck him out with the heat.